Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in under 1 minute. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that this is not a situation where everything's already been recorded and now I'm coming back and explaining what's already happened. So it's not a post commentary, not a trade recap. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want just an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you will find that here. So like I said, market opens up here in about 15 seconds, so I'll go ahead and pause for now, and then I'll be back at the open. I should note that I'll be watching Tesla here. Or did I already say that? I don't remember. So as I said, unscripted, totally unscripted. I can't remember if I mentioned I'm going to be watching Tesla, but I will be looking to do options on it. So there we have the opening bell, and there is the opening candle that's forming right now. So quite the move out of the opening gates here. If this can pop up some more, what is that? Let's see. I would be interested around 727, but I'm not sure if it's gonna. If you do hear typing, that's just me making alerts in the community that I offer. So again, this right here is a 1 minute candlestick, meaning this is what's telling me during the first minute of the day. So because that candle is still moving, that means that the market hasn't even been open 1 minute. So in other words, no need to rush anything, just sitting back and seeing how this thing wants to play out here. So 718.50 may be an interesting area to be keep an eye on here. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. Have an order at 1175 here to try to pick up some call contracts. So I'm going to need Tesla to drop down a bit more. Need it to drop down a bit more. Come on. There we go. In there with 5 contracts. See if we can get some sort of bounce here. Again, looking for Tesla to potentially bounce off this area. See what it wants to do here. A bit of a bigger pullback. May look to pick up some more down here just because I still do like the bullishness of this situation. Try to pick up some more at 11. See what it wants to do here. Or is it going to start to bounce up here? See if we can get that bounce. There we So I don't want to come across as a greedy savage. Made $250 on it, but, and granted, full disclosure, I'm totally speaking in hindsight here, but you saw me, well, maybe you didn't see if you're not familiar with my screen, but down there, I had a white order out there at $11. So I was trying to pick up another 5 contracts down at $11, which would have made that fantastic, fantastic score there. But it is what it is. I'll take the $250, especially, I mean, it's 9:39, so not even 10 minutes in the day yet, and I'm up $250. Not many places in the world where you can make $250 in less than 10 minutes. But yeah, that one, granted, and I'm like everybody, have you ever been there where you make money, but then like you're still actually like upset about it? How ridiculous is that when you stop and think about it, right? I mean, hindsight is a crazy thing. The human mind is a crazy thing. How am I actually like feeling bad about making $250 in 10 minutes? I mean, what kind of greedy savage am I? Apparently, but that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But yeah, I'm still interested in trading Tesla again, potentially, especially if it could get up to that 720-ish mark. That could be an interesting area. But for now, I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at $14.50 for 5 calls again. Looking to buy this pullback. But ideally, Tesla is right down around $712 per share when I get filled. But it is kind of a guessing game because there's not a perfect translation of where the price of the options will be by the time the price of the stock gets down around an area. So $14.50, I could definitely change that order. In fact, I'm going to change it down to 14 now. I think we could get another decent size plunge to the downside, which will hopefully carry it all the way down to 14. You know what, let's do this. Let's go to 1375. Like I said, just see this thing pull back a bit more here. But I will go ahead and pause for now, and if it looks like I'm going to get filled, I will get the video rolling. Have an order at 1675 here. Need Tesla to come down just a little bit more. And it made a quick move, and the bids dropped quite a bit, but not enough to get me filled where I would want to get filled. So at this point, let's go to 1650 here. But yeah, that might have been the move. And I just didn't, like I said, have the right entry point, which happens. But I'm not going to give up on it quite yet. But yeah, if Tesla wants to come down a bit more, I will get the video rolling. All right, have an order at 1625 now. Needs to come down just a little bit more. So in there, so I don't need any sort of massive bounce at all, but really just a very modest bounce would be fantastic. And all out there for another $250 scalp, which puts me at $500 on the day. And as my kind of mentality, $500 a day keeps the day job away. And yeah, I was patient. Took a little while, but 2 trades, $250 each, $500. It's 40 minutes in, and I'm going to call it good. I don't know many places, like I've said, and I don't say this to brag. I say it to build perspective, because it's very easy to look around social media and see somebody that makes $500, or maybe yourself. Let's just say this. Let's say you make $50. Think about that. Where in the world can you make $50 in 40 minutes? Not to mention from sitting at home, sitting anywhere with the internet. Seriously, where in the world can you do that? Not many places. $50 in 40 minutes? Really? Let's say made $100. $100 in 40 minutes? Really? That's fantastic. That is great stuff. So again, it's all about building perspective, not saying any of this to brag, but just to offer up context, because I'm the same way. I can look around social media and see these big numbers and look at my own results and say, geez, Clay, that's not, I mean, you don't really do that good. I mean, I saw such and such, and good for them. Like, I'm not bashing any of those other people. Fantastic. Good job. But it can definitely kind of warp people's sense of, realism, and, it can cause somebody that's got good quality results. Again, I'll stick with that $50. $50 in 40 minutes, that's fantastic. Go talk to somebody that's making minimum wage and say, hey, actually don't say this because you would come across as a total jerk. But if you walked up to somebody with making minimum wage and you're like, yeah, I made $50 in 40 minutes, I'd say, wait, what? You made how much in 40 minutes? So it's all about perspective. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Before I go, though, if you do enjoy these videos, because they're not easy to make, they are truly live. So I have to think for myself. I have to think what I'm going to say to you. I have to talk to you. I have to make alerts in the chat room. I have to execute my own trades. And then I have to think about how to manage my trades while I still talk to you. So there is a whole lot going on, and they are possible, but they're just not the easiest thing to make. But as long as I know that there's interest and as long as I know that there's entertainment, then I will put in the time and effort to put these videos together. So if you do enjoy these videos and you want for me to keep making them, then do two things for me, please. Hit that like button, leave a basic comment, even if it's just a comment that's saying thanks. You could just say hi. You could just put a thumbs up emoji, but hitting the like button and leaving a basic comment communicate to me that you do enjoy these videos. And as long as I know that, like I said, you are enjoying these videos, then I will continue to make them. So please do those two things, and I really appreciate it. But everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.